Hello, everyone all over the world. It's the Wealth Nation again. All right. So we are so excited because it's the first Monday of April 2022, and we are very, very excited and grateful that we are seeing today. Are you excited? Yes, of course. I know you are. All right. So the month is still very, very fresh and so young. It's just starting. So the question is, have you set your goal for the month? If you have not set your goal, you can go watch our previous video where I talked about how to set your goals, setting of goals, and how to cultivate a daily activity, a daily habit, a daily routine that is in alignment to achieving your goal. Because trust me, achieving your goal is actually dependent on your daily activity. What is your daily activity? All right, if you don't have a good daily activity that is in alignment to achieve your goal, trust me, the month will just come to an end, the year will just come to an end without you achieving your goals. All right, so go watch our previous videos where we talked about setting of goals, and also cultivating a good daily activity so you could get started immediately. So today we're going to be talking about chasing money. Stop chasing money and start attracting money to yourself. When it comes to money, a lot of people have been doing the wrong thing. A lot of people have the wrong knowledge about money. They just feel their daily activity should be all about making money, making ends meet. That is not a successful person. If you go watch our previous video, you see where I talked about who a successful person is, quality of a successful person. I said earlier that a successful person is someone who is doing a job because that is what he chose to do. That is what he wants to do. Not because that is what society say you should do. It's not because that is what religion say you should do. It's not because that is what he needs to do because he wants to make money, but because that is what he wants to do. He's doing that job because that is what he wants to do. That is a successful person. And by doing what you want to do, you thrive to be the best in that thing. If you want to be a classroom teacher, right? A classroom teacher, that is because that is what you want to be. Being a classroom teacher because that is what you want to be. All right? You can thrive to be the best classroom teacher in your school, in your community, in your country, in your state. That is a successful person. And don't tell me there is no way you will become the best teacher in your country and you will not have money. Do you see the technique behind it now? If you are a salesperson, all right, for instance, if you're selling a bottled water, right, if you thrive to be the best salesman when it comes to this bottled water, right, in your country or in this country, Nigeria, if you want to be the best seller, like I want to be the number one seller of this water bottle in Nigeria, there is no way I will become that person and don't have money. But supposing I put money first, and I want to make $1 million at the end of the year, I will not actually cultivate the person to be or to have $1 million. But if I say I want to be the number one salesperson when it comes to this water bottle in Nigeria, I may end up having $1 million by the end of the year. All right, and not just having the money. Now I have built myself to become a person, a personality, a person of value. All right, and a person of value, not you chasing money, doing everything that you need to do, doing things that you don't even want to do just because you want to make money. I said in our previous videos, right, like making money is one of the simplest things to do. Making money is so easy, but sustaining money is where the issue is. All right, and how will you sustain money? How will you be able to sustain money? Sustaining money comes to you having the knowledge that you've built through the process of making that money. All right, people can make money overnight. You can win a lottery. You can win a lottery of $1 million and you have $1 million overnight. All right, but are you that person to actually sustain $1 million? And that is why you will see there are some people that will lose everything that they have. Maybe due to bankruptcy or something. They will lose everything that they have. And in no time, give them a year or so, they will build themselves from beginning again to even more than what they used to be. Why? Because they understand already that they need to be a person of value. They don't need to chase money. They have cultivated that habit. They have cultivated that success principle. They have read and digested and know, and practice the success principles. So wherever they find themselves, whatever field or sector they find themselves, because they have the success principle and they know they have to become a person of value, not just them chasing money, they can build themselves from anywhere to something. Somebody that has $1 million overnight, or that just made $1 million from no means, or from maybe a lottery or something, can lose that money in no time. Why? Because he doesn't have that value to sustain $1 million. He's not yet that person to have $1 million. So you need to build yourself to be a person that will have $1 million. So you need to stop chasing money and start attracting money. By so doing, by chasing value, by being a person of value, all right, you will have money. And trust me, a whole lot of you are battling with money issues because you are not rendering the right services. Your money is directly proportional to the quality and quantity of services you are rendering. So if you're not having the enough money that you want, the amount of money that you want, check out the services you are rendering. Check out the quality and the quantity of the services you are rendering. All right? So you need to stop chasing money. You don't need to sell this, sell that, sell this just because you want to make money. Become a person that money will just automatically be attracted to. All right?